Hey guys, Jason here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Today we're out at my usual spot. As you can see, it's been pouring rain, so the grass is soaked. But what I wanted to do was just kind of give you guys a casual run with the Ryft. Pretty much everything I've done up till now has been on rocks, and I guess designed more what the truck is actually for, or what the buggy is actually for. But I just wanted to get out and kind of have some casual bashing, see what it's like. I brought the little ramp, the one I've been using lately, out just to do a few little jumps and stuff like that. But yeah, we're just gonna rip it around. Right now, I've got my 4S Redline in there, but I did bring a smaller 3S as well. If I get out and the 4S is just too much, and it's not fun, I'll switch to the 3S. All right guys, we're driving the Ryft. So far, my first impressions of driving it this way, and like I said guys, I have driven this truck a few times. I've just never been like full out 4S and actually trying to get some speed out of it. And there we go. Okay, so first rollover. And to be fair guys, so last night I was out here with the laser nut running those Haas wheels and tires, and you could see if you watch that video that you could really throw it around. So I've got to kind of remember what I'm driving today and not keep making those mistakes. One thing though guys, and I've said it already, and I know a lot of people are going to probably disagree with me on this, but the Castle system, their sensored combo is so much better. It feels so much better than that Hobbywing did. Like even on 4S, I just feel like I have so much better control. And even when I was driving that Hobbywing on 2S, it still didn't feel as good as this does. All right, I'm gonna try for a small jump. Surprisingly, is pretty fun. I don't know why I was thinking it wouldn't be. And you know, I feel like guys, I should mention this, you know, this is stock suspension, those really tall shocks that are just way too tall for this truck in my opinion. The first thing I've noticed from driving this right now is just the difference in power compared to the laser nut. So the laser nut is running the stock system, and it's funny because this running these wheels and tires actually seems to have a lot better control than laser nut does. Whew. Yeah, what a... I feel like everything I've been driving lately I've been shocked at. I think it's because I'm just so used to just driving the basic, always, you know, 5th scale, 6th scale, 7th scale, 8th scale bashers that... that, yeah, these are a lot of fun. And you know, I feel like every video I've done, I've been talking about how awesome the laser nut is, but so far guys, this thing is a blast to rip. And that's on these tires as well. Oh. One thing I'm worried about, and I'm probably going to be checking it all day for this run, is those rod ends. Because I know they, there's a few people I've talked to, and I know they break pretty easy. And actually I can see right there one popped off. I don't know if that's in screen right now or in focus, but I'm gonna just pop that back over and keep going with this. I've been wanting to buy the tree alarms, but they're not in stock. Hopefully you guys can see this. There we go. I don't know where the camera's pointing to right now, but the rest of them seem to be good. All right. I feel like I just want to get a little bit of general bashing in first, guys, before I break it. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna head over to those rocks that I was running the laser nut on a couple of days ago.
Right, so what we can do now is actually check to make sure you guys see what I see. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. There we go, okay.
Yep, you guys can see what I can see. Now what we're gonna do, full drag brake. So I turned off the drag brake there, and it just rolls down the hill. What the heck? Oh. So you guys saw me come up here without the drag, or with the drag brake on. We'll do it this time without the drag brake. Which it still does really well. Man, the Castle system is night and day to that Hobbywing. Because this on 4S, I still feel like I'm pretty comfortable. Drag brake. Come on. Oh yeah. There we go. Whoa! Got a little wide open throttle there. Woo-hee-hee! You know what? It's funny. like I was mentioning earlier, guys, I feel like everything I do lately, I'm surprised at what I'm driving, or I make it sound like, oh, this thing was supposed to be junk, and it's not. But this is surprisingly, you know, it handles pretty well. Obviously, you know, you're not going to just yank or, you know, extremely turn the vehicle, like hard kind of turn it, but it's and it's a lot of fun. And again, I'm going to go back, guys, I'm going to say this again, this system, so I'm running the Mamba X 2200 kV system, or sorry, 2400 kV. What am I thinking? 2400 kV. So it's the shorter can, is awesome. And like I said, when you get down slow, it just has so much better control than the Hobbywing did. The Hobbywing did not feel like this at all, like not even close. Whee. And remember, guys, there's no AVC or any type of stability control on this right now. I'm running my Futaba 7PX, and as far as I know, Futaba still doesn't have anything like that built into the receivers. Everything I do on here is usually the bigger bashers. I don't get into these vehicles all that much, but this is a lot of fun. Even just ripping it around here right now, because it doesn't handle you know, the way, let's say, something like an 8-scale basher would, or you know, something designed for ripping along fast. It kind of makes things fun because you're really trying to control it. You just can't gun it and, you know, go type thing. And that's all it takes to flip it. Alright, guys, we're back at the ramp. I was ripping it around for a bit, having some fun, but let's face it, you've been on this channel before, you know that I can pretty much stand at a ramp all day. And my goal, like I said, guys, I don't want to break this today. I want to enjoy driving it, so I'm not going to be doing anything too crazy. Probably a little bit more exciting than that, though. Try this. That's pretty awesome, guys. I mean, you can kind of see it bounce a little bit there, but it doesn't go all crazy on me. I don't know why I'm going so far away. Well, oh no. Did it survive that? I think it did. You know, it's funny that it survived that. And yet that day I was at my work running it up there, I broke a rod end, and I don't even know what I did that day. So it's funny that it survived that and then didn't survive what I didn't think was all that big of a deal. Surprisingly, guys, it's actually jumps pretty well. And I mean, that's running these tall tires. Hopefully I got you guys in frame, because yeah, this is pretty fun. It's like I said, it's a little bit more work than drive, you know, if I'm trying to jump, let's say, the Creighton EXB or something like that, but it's still a lot of fun. Wow, that is, what the heck happened there? Oh, look at that. Seriously. What the heck is with those rod ends? Seriously. Look at that. That is my second one. Yeah, Trail, I doubt you're watching, but if you are, please get your rods back in stock, because this is just getting ridiculous. Because I was having a lot of fun, and this video just got shortened by a lot. Anyway. All right, guys. So that's where you saw the truck do its kind of ass over tea kettle. That's the ramp, and the drive shaft is over here. Luckily enough, I found it, because this always spins out, but it always is in fine shape, like when I get to it type thing. It's not broken or stripped or anything like that. But anyways, yeah, let's get the strut back on the tailgate. All right, guys, we got the Ryft back on the tailgate, and you know what? Surprise, surprise, it's the same rod end. So this was the one I broke when I was up at the at my work. The same rod end, same lower rod end, the angled one, and yeah, so that's a big bummer, because I was enjoying it a lot today. I was having a lot of fun, and I definitely, guys, would have stayed out here for a lot longer. Probably, you know, went back to the rocks. I probably would even have gone down. There's a few trails down there by the creek and stuff like that I would have ran on. But you know what? Unfortunately, it broke again. Luckily enough, I did hit over there and did do some of the rocks. But so, Trail, again, I doubt you're watching, but if you are, please get your rod ends back in stock, because these are just junk. Rods in general, actually, Trail, they use, I think it's a one-piece design, so it's the rod and the rod end itself. So that should fix my issue there. Because you know what, I'm you know, as I've mentioned, guys, in this video already, I usually do, you know, the bashing, the 8 scale, 7 scale, 6 scale, all that kind of stuff, and I've been having a lot of fun with this, and I've been having a lot of fun with the laser nut. I just wish this would stop breaking every time I take it out. But what do? Mamba X and the 2400 kV combo are awesome. Guys, I can't explain how much better that feels over that censored Hobbywing system. It's literally, I feel like it's night and day. The Hobbywing system, that 2200 kV system in my Profusion was awesome. Obviously, you're not doing anything slow. You're not, you know, looking for a ton of control in that truck. But this Castle system and the 2400 kV just feels amazing. I don't even feel like, if I was, you know, I've always said if I'm going to come out, I'm going to run 2S or 3S. And surprisingly, this thing on 4S with that combo still feels great. It still feels like I have a ton of control. Obviously, I'm not looking, you know, to any hardcore rock crawling or anything like that. All right, guys, so we're home. We got the Ryft back on the bench, and as you can see, I don't know if you can or not, kind of, I did fix the rod end. That's because I think it's right there. We've got a few replacements. But you know what? All I'm gonna say, guys, is this. I had a lot of fun today. This thing looks, from the little bit of time that I've driven it, I've only had it out 3 times. It's broke twice. So as of right now, I can say that this thing breaks 66.33% of the time. But if I can replace those rods and rod ends with something that is not going to break, this thing would be a lot of fun. I know that, you know, a part of me is thinking, okay, if I fix that, so if I make it so that that part doesn't break, what will be the next thing to break? I say that because the rod ends are obviously, guys, very simple to replace. However, I do feel like they are breaking very easily. What I think's happening, and I think what happens the 22 times that they've broke, is I think they must get, like, you know, maybe like a hairline crack in them or something like that at some point, whether it's a jump or I hit something, and then they just eventually break. So they're not necessarily breaking right at the time that we notice them break. They've already, you know, like I said, either got a crack or something's happened to them, because that's the only thing I can see, because the last jump wasn't all that crazy, and the first time I ever broke one, I was coming down the hill and I didn't think anything of it either. I didn't notice anything that was crazy. So, but anyways, guys, that's it. Yeah, there's a couple of picks, but nothing you haven't seen before, because I really haven't changed anything on this. But anyways, guys, that was the video today. I actually was just on Trail's website, and unfortunately the arms are still out of stock, because as soon as they are back in stock, I'm going to be buying them. Anyways, thanks a lot. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and yep, enjoy the picks.